Very good morning, children. Welcome to science class. Children, in the previous class, I given you one activity. Say some common changes that occur during the date in our daily life. So one column is changes, and in another column can be reversed or not. Changes can be reversed. Bring them back to their original. Yes or no, you have to observe and write in this table. So let us recall the memory. First one, raw egg to boiled egg. We cannot reverse it back. No. Batter to idli. This also cannot be reversed. Wet clothes to dry clothes. We can bring them to wet or dry. This is reversible. Woolen yarn to knitted sweater. Woolen yarn to knitted sweater. We can bring the woolen yarn, but in knitted sweater, we can remove the woolen and bring back to woolen yarn. Grain to its floor. Grain to floor. Once it becomes flour, we cannot bring back to grain. Cold milk. So this also not reversible. Cold milk to hot milk. Yes, we can reverse it. Because after hot it becomes also cold. We can make it cold. It can be reversed. Straight string to a coiled string. String is any thread like structure. You can take it, stretch or coil. You can reverse it. So it can be reversed. Yes. Bud to flower. Can we bring back the flower to bud? No, it cannot be reversed. So this is no. Bud to flower is not reversible. Milk to paneer. So we can prepare paneer from milk. Can it be reversed to milk? This is also no. Cow dung to biogas. Students, we can prepare biogas by dumping cow dung, all those biodegradable wastes into a pit. Biogas is manufactured. So can we bring back to cow dung? The biogas cannot be reversed back to cow dung. So this is also not reversible. Stretched rubber band to its normal size. Children, we have a rubber band. See, this is a rubber band. Stretch it. Yes, it can be stretched. If you leave it, it comes back to its original size and shape. So is it reversible or not reversible? Yes, it can be reversed. Ice cream to molten ice cream. Yes, if you remove out from freezer, the ice cream starts melting. At normal temperature also it starts melting. Can you bring back to its ice cream size, ice cream state? Yes, we can bring back to ice cream. If you keep in again freezer, it can be reversed to ice cream. Reversed means we can reverse, bring back to the original position is reversible change. There are some ways to bring them back to their original position only for some objects, not for all objects. Like metals. Let's take metal. Say iron. It has many shapes. Now it has many shapes. Can we bring these iron tools to the original iron? Yes, we can make it an iron piece, iron bar, iron metal. We can reverse it to its original position. How? By heating. For example, see, all these have different shapes. These are made up of iron metal. How they are fixed? See, this ring is smaller one. See, this ring is smaller. So all these have a small ring in them. How this wooden rod is fixed in this small hole? The blade of these tools has a ring in which the wooden handle is fixed. Normally, the ring is slightly smaller than the size than the wooden handle. So to To fix the handle, the ring is heated and it becomes slightly larger. When you heat it, it becomes slightly larger. Then the wooden rod is fixed to it. Again, the ring is cooled. Slightly larger in the size. It expands on heating and suddenly it is cooled. It contracts. When the ring is cooled down by putting into cold water, it contracts and fits tightly on the handle. So all these are prepared by this process only. So tools are often heated before fixing wooden handles. So all these tools are prepared by this process only. This is, we can say, metals expand due to heating and contract due to cool down. By cooling, they contract. Such a change is also used for fixing the metal rim on a wooden wheel of a cart. This is another example for the change. It can be reversed. Cart wheel with metal rim fixed to it. You can observe the fixing of wheel to the wooden cart. If you go and observe how the blacksmith work. When we heat water in a pan, it begins to boil after some time. If we continue to heat further, the quantity of water in the pan begins to decrease. Why it decreases? Why it decreases? Think and tell me, children. The water changes into vapor. First the water is in the liquid state, then it changes to its vapor stage. There is change in the state of the water from liquid to gaseous state. This can be reversed. The water vapor gets changed to liquid water when it is cooled. We all have noticed the melting of ice. Ice melts when it is heated. What does it change into? Is it possible to change this water back to ice? Yes, it can be changed back to water. And water to ice and ice to water. See here, children. What are these? Can you identify? These are the ice cubes. See, just now I have removed out from the fridge. From the refrigerator I have taken ice cubes. See, now what is happening here? They are starting melt. See, they are melting, turning into water, from ice to water. Because when you remove outside, the temperature is more from the refrigerator. So at normal temperature also, the ice starts melting. So like this, it turns into water. So can you bring the water again to ice? Yes, we can reverse back to ice state. That means from liquid to solid state also we can reverse it. How? Again I can keep this bowl. If I keep this bowl in the freezer, it becomes solid state, ice. Or if I still heat it, it becomes full water, and still heat it, it becomes disappear. It disappears. Why it disappears? It becomes vapor. So the quantity of water in this bowl begins to decrease as it changes into its vapor state. So this state can be reversed from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, and again gas to liquid. How gas can be changed to liquid? If you keep open this lid, you can see the water drops on this plate. See, water drops are attached to the plate. So what is this? So water heated from the milk turns into gas. When the gases, water vapor escape from the milk pan, they get attached to plate. But outside the plate bowl, the temperature is cooler. So suddenly the water vapor changes into again, it is cooled and turns into water drops. See, these are water drops. These are changed from water vapor to water drop. So this is also a reversible change. See, the water is heated and the water vapor is cooled again and changed into water droplets. Like this, you have to observe, children, and try to understand the process of reverse and irreversible or not reversible changes in the surrounding. Like this, you have to observe some more changes that happen during, and you also do and see, children. Take a candle and burn it. When you lit the candle, it starts burning. After a few minutes, you can see the size of the candle is reduced. When the candle was this much big, then it has reduced in its size. What happens it? The candle burns and change in the length of the candle is reversed. No, it cannot be reversed. And if we were to take some wax in a pan and heat it, can this change be reversed? Take a wax and heat it. What happens to the wax? It melts. When you remove the fire, when you turn off the fire, the melted wax becomes again cooled and get the wax. Do some more activities, children. You have to observe, do these activities and observe the changes. Take salt in a bowl and in a glass and try to dissolve this salt in a water of glass water and see what happens to the salt in the water. The water dissolves in the water. This is also change in the object. First, the change of the state of the salt was solid. When you dissolve it in the water, it has become liquid. So, is it possible to reverse this change? Yes, we can reverse it by how? By evaporation method. We have studied the evaporation method in the previous chapter. When you heat the salt water, the water in the solution gets evaporated and the salt remains there in the bowl. So like this, solution of water when heated turns into salt. The water evaporates. So this can be reversed. So the changes around us could be grouped as that can be reversed or cannot be reversed. Okay? Reversed or reversed cannot be reversed means irreversible. Two kinds of changes that are reversible and irreversible. See, you can draw and observe. First do it, then draw and show. Let me summarize the lesson. Children, we can see so many changes around us in their size, in their state. Okay, so some changes can be reversed and some cannot be reversed. A change may occur by heating a substance, by melting it with some other. How? By heating. By heating, the substance is expands, and by cooling it contracts. So these changes we can see by changing the temperature on heating or on cooling. So this is the lesson about changes around us.